Our verse today is, "And he said to them, 'Why are you afraid, O you of little faith?' Then he rose and rebuked the winds and the sea, and there was a great calm. And the men marveled, saying, 'What sort of man is this, that even winds and sea obey him?'" Matthew 8:26-27. If your church has stained glass windows, or if you've ever visited one that does, you might have seen a window that shows a ship sailing on rough waves. It might have reminded you of the story of Jesus calming the storm when he was in a boat with his disciples. Perhaps you've imagined you were in that boat too. It would have been awesome that Jesus spoke to the wind and waters when he told them to be still, and they were. The storm was over. In a way, you actually are with Jesus. For centuries, the church has pictured itself as a ship filled with believers. God's people are traveling to heaven on that ship, and Jesus is with us. You can search on the internet for images showing a stained glass window of the church as a ship. If you look closely at this symbol, you might see the mast is shaped like a cross, or has a sail with a cross on it. This reminds us that Jesus' death and life brought us onto the ship. Life is like a storm sometimes. We have waves of problems and worries and fears. We have winds of violence and worry. We have the tossing and turning of our family and friends. Or we might even wonder if we're going to make it to heaven, or if we're just going to be washed overboard. It's comforting to remember that Jesus is beside us in the boat of his church. With him, no storm will sink the church. With him, we can withstand the fierce winds and choppy waves. His presence brings his peace.